Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Makeup Friday. Not quite sure where I'm going today, but if you want to see how I get this look here, stay tuned. So because I didn't know what exactly I was going to do, I went ahead and did one eye, and I'm going to go ahead and repeat this on the other eye. Hopefully I get a very similar look because I'm not going to be using all the shadows I used on this eye, and I'll explain as I go through it. To start, I'm going to start with Sugar Pills 2 AM, which is this one here, and I'm just going to put this in the area right below my brow. Hopefully I got enough of that other color off, and I'm just going to start by laying that down as a base. Okay. Next, I'm going to go ahead in with this purple from the Juvia's Place palette, a Zulu palette, and I'm going to place that on the outer corner and into my crease, and I'm just gonna blend that together. Using a brush with nothing on it, I'm just going to soften my edges and make sure that looks all good. Go back in with a little bit more of 2 AM. Just making it all pretty much cohesive. Okay. Next, I'm gonna go in with, this is a Coastal Scent Hot Pot. I will put the name over here. And this, I am going to, once again, I'm gonna start on my outer corner with this, and I'm going to feather it, and I'm going to darken my outer corner and my lid space, and blend it also along with the previous colors that I've added on. So going back with that brush with nothing on it, I'm just going to go ahead and blend my edges so that they're all cohesive. And then I'm gonna stop there, and I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease to create this look. So I'm just putting some of my ColourPop concealer on my hand, and I'm gonna start carving out my crease. So I'm curving the front line up past where my eyelid naturally folds. But I am starting with the line. Okay. And then I'm also going to draw in my outer line, and I'm going to just draw that as if it's liner, and I'm going towards where my eye naturally folds on top. So I'm going towards my eye fold. Okay. So from there, I'm just going to create a domed shape going above my natural creases in my eye just slightly. So, and I'm creating a more of a dome shape than a fisheye shape. I'm going very, very slowly, taking a small amount of product. The second eye is always going to be harder because you're trying to match what the first eye had going on. Now I'm just going to transition over to a flat brush, and I'm going to just fill in the line. Okay, so I'm just gonna fill in this space, and then I'm gonna go back and sharpen up any lines if I still need to do that. During this step, I would try not to add too much concealer. You want to cover what's underneath, but at the same time, you don't want to have cause extra creasing, so you don't want to over apply product. Just feel like this section here needs to be dumbed out just a little bit more. That's cool. So once I have that done, I'm going to let it dry a bit, and I'll be right back. So to start this eye look, I'm gonna go in with Butter Cupcake by Sugar Pill. On the first eye, I tried to go in with the yellow from the Zulu palette, and it didn't have enough payoff for me. I don't know if it's just with the concealer that it's not working the best or what, but I definitely prefer my Sugar Pill shadows to the ones in Zulu. They are indeed two different tones of yellow actually. One's more, the Zulu palette yellow is more of a mustardy tone. Okay. And I'm just using a very small shader brush to pack on the color. Okay. Next color I'm gonna go in with is Flame Point by Sugar Pill, which is right here. And once again, try to use the orange from the Zulu, and it just didn't get the kind of payoff I would like. And so I'm gonna have to try it with a different base and see if maybe the concealer I'm using as a base is the issue as to the issues I had with the colors in the Zulu. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend those two colors together. Same time, I'm being very careful to use the tip of this shader brush to meet up with the line of demarcation, and so I continue to have that crisp cut. I am going back in with a little bit of the butter cupcake to help blend my colors together a little bit better. So okay. After the Flame Point, I'm gonna go in with Dolly Pop, also by Sugar Pill. So yeah, switching over, I'm just gonna go in with Dolly Pop. The light is kind of like bright overcompensating here. It's a hot pink by Sugar Pill, and I'm just going to start laying that on in the area next to Flame Point and blend the two together. I'm just going back in with a little bit more of the Flame Point. To help blend the colors together. Okay. The next color I'm going to use is going to be, I'm going to go back to the 2 a.m. by Sugar Pill. And I am using the same brush for this entire process. And last but not least, I'm going to add on After Party by Sugar Pill to close out the end of my wing. I'm just gonna go in and fill in any spots that I feel that I have. Make sure that it's all nice and blended. Okay. So now that I have both eyes on, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do my liner before I take off the tape. Now I'm just gonna go in with a small shader brush and Poison Plum, and I'm going to use that to deepen this outer portion of my eye. I'm gonna bring that all the way towards the front of the eye. So I'm bringing this all the way in, like so. Okay. Now I'm just gonna go in with my, I'm gonna go in with Zara from the Saharan Blush Volume 1 palette here. And I'm just gonna use that with that same brush, and I am going to use that as my inner corner highlight. Okay. Using a fluffy brush, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna dip that into Zara and use it as a larger inner corner. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and add in some kohl liner to my lower lash line. Now to spruce this up a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and add some glitter and colored liner. So sorry, but my camera cut off, so this is how the glitter looks. Now I'm just gonna choose something pretty neutral because these eyes are very bold. I'm gonna choose something neutral for my lips, and I'll come back and show you the final look. So here's the finished look. If you like this, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and come back next week for another Makeup Friday. Happy Makeup Friday.